Garrett, have you ever like encountered like spiritual hauntings from the dance gods or the dance masters?
But I don't know if I have like me and like Krukan and stuff like that because I don't know. I just feel like I don't have that connection or maybe I'm not accepting of it. But like I don't feel like myself, but I can't really explain why sometimes when I perform.
When you perform, yeah. No, I think all dancers have grukan. Grukan also means you have some dance masters from past lives before that watches over you. But I think in general, because I even notice that you don't really speak upon if you have dreams and messages from dance gods, but you hear stories from us. You heard some fucking crazy shit.
Lots of stories.
But I realized that Garrett had never said anything, but did picked up a few experiences from your students.
Yeah. I know like one of our students, Hi Tang, we miss you.
Hi Tang.
She had mentioned that during our Sampekuru last year.
I've also given Tang a reading too, and I did mention last year to Garrett that there's something about Tang that I love, and this probably explain why too.
Tang is also a shaman. So she has,
shut up.
So she has a lot of spiritual energy.
Hello, I did not know this.
Yeah, I think she is. Tang, I'm sorry. Okay. But I'm pretty sure she is. I'm like 95% sure. Okay. But she has...
Whether you like it or not, Tang, you're a shaman. You're a shaman.
A shaman.
Shut up.
Sorry. She said when she was sitting there...
during Sampekuru.
Yeah, during Sampekuru. And I didn't notice. I felt bad because we were just in the front trying to organize everything and she was kind of in the back amidst the crowd, so we didn't take any notice. But she said that she was just sitting there and like was praying, and then she would hear like this really low voice she was just like, oh, what is this? And then she said that she would see the great Naga snake floating around the altar and like flying around the students and stuff like that.
That's crazy. Was that around the time you did Pretangning Net too?
It was that year, but it was in April.
Yeah.
In April. We did.
That's crazy.
That, yeah.
Throughout Southeast Asia, we believe that the Naga brings fertility, prosperity, and especially dance. It somehow, the Naga intertwines into the world of dance, which is pretty powerful. We'll talk more about that. It gets a little complex, but...
Yeah, and then she said she would just have dreams of like us, like the teachers, other teachers at Watana and stuff like that, of just like... she would have dreams and like dreams of her and the costumes, the traditional costumes, classical costumes and such like that. And I believe she had dreams of other students too, and she didn't really... I'm pretty sure she understands. I just don't remember, but she has. She's very connected in that realm, and I think it was very interesting to me that it was like... She's not Khmer, she's Hmong, but it's still... like the spiritual world transcends past that. Just like I
always, when it comes to connecting with spirits on the other side, they don't know language. They don't care for languages, races, and things like that. Sexist does not matter. This is why I believe that the gays have a place in Boran too. So there's that. We'll save that for another conversation.
We'll get into that, right?
But yeah, do you just don't want to open it, like your third eye or the So Cambodian classical dance, there's a lot of sacred and spiritual practices that goes behind it. So we don't just put on those elaborate costumes and lashes and go out the door. There's processions. Would you call?
Like, what do you mean?
Like Sampekuru.
Like ceremonies.
Ceremony. Processions are like funerals.
Yeah, processions, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, technically, Cambodian class, Rabam Boran back in the day before it became Boran, I think you would just call it dance before we want to call it Boran. Dance was actually, these dancers during ancient time was used for funeral rites. It was never meant to, for the audience to see. So it kind of makes sense.
Yeah, right.
You know, if you think about it, the ceremony that we do is for the ancestors, the dance masters.
honor
And
the
where are they? They're not here.
They're not here.
They're not here.
They're here
So actually,
spiritually.
they're here spiritually behind
They're here.
us. Sorry. Like,
Hi. I know.
Yeah, but yeah, going back, like you just don't want to like.
Oh yeah, I don't know. Well, I don't know if I know necessarily how. I mean, maybe I'm not like putting my entire self when I like Jun Tuk Tien. I mean, I like to think I am, but maybe there's another part of me that needs to like fully do that. And I mean, Thursdays are Tuk Jun Plai Chön, Tuk Tien and stuff like that too. But I get nervous. I get scared, and it's like a world that I don't know if I'm ready for necessarily, or just maybe the spirits think I'm not ready either. That's why they haven't like really given it to me, or maybe I just don't have that either, and that's okay.
No, it's okay. But I think you've already have it. And I know that some dancers that I have met throughout my life would pride in that. Like they want to see their ancestors. And I'm always like, you go right ahead, because I didn't ask for it. I did not ask for it. It's by birth. It comes with it. There are dancers that's like wanting to see their dance ancestors. But I feel like they are watching you, because the way you move, I can tell that you are spiritually connected. I can tell when dancers are just disconnected when they practice. They're not in this realm anymore. I feel like their mind goes out somewhere. You know, there are certain dancers when you look, you're kind of like, oh shit, that's not Rosa, that's not Garrett anymore. You are embodying that character. Like your humanistic like spirits just left this, and then you kind of allow the dance spirits.
Yeah, like when you were dancing in France, what they said that's not Mon
You
Peter.
just gave me goosebumps.
That's
I totally
not
forgot
Peter.
about that. Yeah.
When you were on stage, that's not Mon Peter.
I did felt, you know what's crazy? I did felt that performance after when it was done. Once I took off my mask, I was like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah.
And I really felt like that. And I told Shameng also, so Shameng is one of the dancers that when I was dancing, I felt like I was being tugged, like to move a certain way. So, and I told him that. And then after, he was like, everyone was just saying like, that did not look like you. So it was kind of,
I know. I'm scared.
Yeah, no, seriously. So I can see why.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. And did they said that like you did, like you've never like practiced?
Yeah, like
it was like
or something. Like it was
that day.
It was weird. But yeah.
Yeah, it's a scary world. I don't know. I don't know. I'm scared to see things, hear things.
Yeah.
I'm also not the best at Khmer, so I feel bad. Maybe they're just like, once I can speak
they
Khmer,
come
they're
through
gonna
and you're
come.
like, hola.
Okun bat,
You're
bat,
so dumb.
yambay,
You're so stupid. Ja, bye. I'm sorry.
muy pi.
You're so annoying.
Who knows?
But yeah, no, I know some students here in the U.S. that has like some crazy spiritual connection to the dance gods and dance masters and things like that. And yeah, Cambodian dance has a lot of rich, sacred histories and meanings throughout the music, the costumes, the dance itself, just the way we do things. That's why I always like invite some of my friends to come to backstage and see what the process is like.
It's an experience.
Yeah, it's an experience. Even though it's fucking crazy as fuck back there.
It is a crazy experience. Yeah, it's like and that's like new to me, of just like even the way you just like place the costumes, not even on yourself, but like place it on the table. Like that's a certain way. Like you have to like wear it. Like you have to hold it while you're getting into it. You have to like not be like, you can't like act crazy when you're like getting dressed and everything's like
Some
that.
dancers out there have been in full costumes and they're going out fucking around. Just because you're not ready to hit the stage, you still have to maintain and embodied. Once you transition into the costume, you're becoming part of the deity. Like you're becoming part of the spiritual realms. This is why I don't like it when I see certain dancers here in the U.S. and they just willy-nilly don't give a shit about what they look like, you know?
I don't think it's like, I mean, I don't know. I think it's weird when they like make like TikToks to dance to it. I'm not going to do the water dance, the water challenge in like my Narong costume.
Gosh, people have done that?
Well, I don't know. I feel like I've seen along the lines.
There's been some that's like doing the water dance. It also goes back to like, how do you feel about when girls putting on their bras and panties, and they were wearing makot apsarad.